Are we live? Welcome to another edition of Too Early for This Podcast. It's your boy, the host with the most. I do not brag or boast, and I'm coming to you guys live from coast to coast. It's your boy. I'm Krista Don One. Feel free to hit that subscription button, the notification bell. Share this content with your friends, family, and followers. Also, check out my other channels, such as Just My Opinion Podcast. Go check out that monstrosity of a gorgeous, beautiful channel, Just My Opinion Podcast. Also, go check out I'm Krista Don Gaming for all you nerds out there, for all you gamers out there that like to watch and witness live streams, gaming live streams. I do my gaming live streams on I'm Krista Don One Gaming. I do more thoughts and opinions on Just My Opinion Podcast, and I do my entertainment topics and roundabout things on I'm Krista Don One. So please get familiar with all of those channels. You will not be disappointed, not by the slightest, not by the least. Okay. I know it's been a minute since I done Too Early for This Podcast. Hope you checked out the other episodes. I believe this is episode 6. And what we're going to get into and talk about and discuss is some recent current events that's happening in the social media YouTube streets. LaTruth is LaTruth and Miss LaTruth are going back and forth with one another. Both of them have separate stories. Like my mom always say, it's your truth, their truth, and then the actual truth. But we're going to go down the we're gonna walk this back and talk about it. We're also gonna be talking about DJ Akademiks. DJ Akademiks is back in the news again for all the wrong reasons. All right. Now let's get into LaTruth and Miss LaTruth. And before we begin, a couple of things I like to throw out there in the atmosphere. I'm a type of brother that don't condone or tolerate, either, someone being very abusive or someone that was accused of being abusive and then come to find out it's a bold-faced lie. I'm just not that. I'm just not that individual. They always say a lie is more entertaining than the truth. And I want to throw that out there. I'm going to play this down the middle. I'm not team LaTruth, and I'm not team Miss LaTruth. I think her YouTube channel name is Just Me Brenda. I forgot. I forgot her YouTube name, but nevertheless, I'm subscribed to both of them. LaTruth channel as well as Miss LaTruth channel. Also follow them on Instagram, and he's been dominating and blowing it up on Facebook. I'm not a Facebook content watcher or creator, but just to throw that out there, he's on all social media, on TikTok, It Don't Stop, as well as Miss LaTruth. And what I'm getting ready to and talk about is an incident that happened between this brother and this sister. Of course, they're married. And before we get into it, we have to say the word allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Okay? Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. All right. So allegedly, all right. It seems like Mr. LaTruth and Miss LaTruth got into a little dispute, a little altercation. And judging by whoever live stream or video you watch or consume, both Miss LaTruth is accusing Mr. LaTruth of lying and cheating. Also got into a physical altercation with her husband. Now, this is what she is saying on Instagram as well as on her YouTube channel. Mr. LaTruth is not even condoning it. He said it didn't even happen that way. And it's just like when you listen to both of their stories, You know how when and first of all, again, allegedly, but when you listen to both of their stories, normally, particularly when you're dealing with misbehavior or abusive behavior at home, or particularly with your significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, marriage, or whatever, uh, you hear it's almost when you listen to his story or her story, it's almost like it doesn't match. But with Mr. LaTruth and Ms. LaTruth, a lot of the stuff that they were saying in their live streams, they sort of uh blend in together. And you know, his version and her version is similar, but have different results. Now she's basically talking about when now she got into she was very she had a bunch of layers. She was going through her live stream and her video, and she was explaining it and gave out way too much detail. But when you're dealing with something like this, I guess the more information, the better. You can't say that she did anything wrong. But basically, from her perspective, she's talking about the alleged incident that happened with her husband and what and how all of this was orchestrated. Now, basically, the truth, treats his wife like a queen, like he should, like a teacher, like he should, as a partner, like he should, as a friend, like he should. But she was talking about one incident where he uh, wanted Miss LaTruth to be like his mother, have that mother influence or that mother love. And I felt like when she was explaining this, and allegedly, I don't know if this is true or not, but me personally, there are some things a woman can be to a man, uh, his confidant, his partner, his best friend, his lover. There's a lot of titles a wife or a woman can be with her boyfriend or husband. But there are some things that are. I feel like in that situation, I felt like Mr. LaTruth was. I think that was a little bit too much for her to treat you like his mother didn't treat him. And judging by her live stream, it seems like that Mr. LaTruth's relationship with his parents is not that cordial. It wasn't that great. We'll just say great. Now this is allegedly. We have to got to keep saying allegedly. Okay. And from her version, she's saying that the relationship with Mr. LaTruth and and his father and his mother wasn't let's not I wouldn't say on the father's perspective, it was not on great terms, but on the mother perspective, maybe the mother didn't give him the best love as a child, a kid, a teenager, and now a grown man. Okay. And she talked about that in her live stream. And then she also talked about the current and recent events of what led to them ultimately breaking up. Basically, now allegedly, we have to keep saying allegedly. From her perspective, she was cleaning up and she claimed that she was packing. They just moved in from her perspective, and she was getting things in order, getting things together. And LaTruth wanted some affection. He wanted some lovely dovely. Okay. He wanted some quality time with his wife. Okay. Um, And she didn't want to do it because she had a lot of things going on as far as the house and things of that nature. And then later on that day, it kind of escalated. She's what now, from her version and from her story, she's saying that, well, she was watching television and I guess one of those reality shows. And LaTruth walked in and basically said, well, basically co-signing to some guy on some reality show. I'm not no huge reality show watcher, so they all are the same to me. But he was basically co-signing to what he was doing to his woman on this reality show, and basically blurted out the girlfriend or the wife of the guy he was co-signing to is all in his DMs. Don't know why would you say that. I guess to get her enraged. I guess to get her jealous. I guess to get her I guess to get her getting her attention. And basically she grabbed his phone. She knew his passwords and things of that nature, and was going through his DMs. Basically they tussled over his phone and over his laptop. And she went into the closet, or trying to go into the closet with either his laptop or I guess she gave back his phone, but she was trying to grab for his phone in his pocket. Allegedly, she got into the closet. I guess she was trying to, get the laptop. She had, LaTruth has 2 laptops. She grabbed one of the laptops, and he was telling her that he wants that laptop too. They got into an argument. They got into a struggle. They got into a tussle. And I guess LaTruth went, and I guess he went WWE. Even she said this on her live stream. I believe she said it on her video as well. They got into an altercation, and it got physical. And allegedly, she claims that LaTruth threw a tote onto her and messed up her finger and things of that nature. It sounded very nasty. It sounded very disturbing. It sounded like a domestic violence dispute. Now, she claims she called the police. I think Mr. LaTruth said in his video that he called the police. Either way, the police were involved, but they were not in either of the live streams or either of the videos that they just uploaded on both of their channels. All right. So that's her perspective. She also said that she screamed for her father. Apparently, Ms. LaTruth's father lives with them. I think that's kind of weird, but to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she has, maybe she has trust issues with Mr. LaTruth, and maybe having her father living with them could surmise that. Or just maybe he wants to be around his daughter, or maybe he doesn't have a place to stay. I don't know the issue of why Ms. LaTruth's father is living with them, but that's their business. But allegedly. All right, so that's her version. Mr. LaTruth's version was yes, he says yes, they were arguing. He didn't explain why they were arguing. And yes, it got physical as far as him grabbing back his phone and grabbing back his laptop, but he is not co-signing to the alleged accusations that Mr. Truth said that he threw a tote on her. He kind of danced away from that. and he mostly went towards he mostly went to trying to get her. I guess they were in a phone chat on iPhone, and basically getting her to acknowledge or co-sign the fact that, okay, skip past the tote thing, what led to the totes. Okay, now he didn't say he threw the totes on her. He didn't say that, yeah, we got physical. He didn't really, he danced around a lot of things that if he said, yeah, he did this, he was very physical with her, and yes, he did threw a tote at her, and yes, he did injured her, then this can lead him into some serious trouble. And they'll use this video as evidence, particularly in the courts, and he will be charged for domestic violence. So he sort of danced around that. He really didn't confirm nor deny what she was saying, but he didn't say that she was lying. Okay, basically he was saying that he was talking about the events leading towards them getting into an altercation, and then after the alleged altercation. Now, he also posted a video on Instagram where he's down at the bottom of the steps and he was talking back and forth with Miss LaTruth's father. And he talked about how, he was very significant in Mr. LaTruth's life, that, he considered Ms. LaTruth's father as a family member, as a friend, and said that he allegedly bought a lot of gifts, a lot of designer things for Ms. LaTruth's father. I don't know if this is true or not. This is what he's saying, and this is this is what he's co-signing to. Don't know if this stuff is true, but like I said, allegedly. Okay, we have to keep using the alleged word. Okay, so there was no sound of him with his interactions with Ms. LaTruth's father, but he did a voice over that video, and he sort of danced around the subject of him being abusive. He danced around the subject of it being about the tote incident, but he did admit to if you want to call it, I feel like, if the police were involved, they're going to call this being physical. I think he was very physical with her, as far as as far as getting his phone back, as far as touching her, as far as barring himself from any confrontation with his wife. His wife also said in a live stream that she pepper sprayed him. Now, she said that she didn't spray it at him. She sort of sprayed it around him. But when you're using pepper spray, you're using that as a mechanism for defending yourself from an altercation. Which, any man and any woman that's defending themselves from an altercation, I feel like has the right to do that. Okay. So many layers. Now, when I saw the videos, I'm gonna be real and be honest with you guys. I thought when I saw this was a clear clout chase, in my opinion. And I'm gonna tell you why I felt like it was a clout chase, Ms. LaTruth and Mr. LaTruth. Why I consider this story a full-blown clout chase. The real reason why I feel that way is they've been caught a multitude of times just clout chasing, just getting clicks and views on their profiles. Now, remember, I seem like a lot of people seem to forget that there was an incident where Ms. LaTruth was accusing the baby of getting in her DMs. And the baby, of course, denied it. Then you know how the interwebs are. So the interwebs got the receipts, and it come to find out he didn't even DM her, and it looked real bad from her perspective, and it really looked bad from the LaTruth's perspective, because he was promoting this as this was real, like this news was real. He even did a video about it, about how faithful his wife is, and this, that, and the third. And come to find out, none of this stuff was true. And it made her look real bad. And it really made him look bad. And I want to say this for the record. The best project LaTruth ever worked on was Should I Cheat? It's like a web series or a little mini series of a small film about whether or not he should cheat on his wife, because his wife was gone away and his wife's friend was at home, and this, that, the third. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. I think it's over 1 million plus in views. And he has done other videos, but he hasn't done any projects or videos that reach the magnitude of Should I Cheat? And I'm not saying that he's a one-hit wonder. I'm just saying that's where I subscribe to him from. And if you look at his content or pay attention to his content, I mean, he really, it's really a family mentality. Now, not recently, but I say about 2 years back, it was family first type of content. He would do little short films or videos with his wife, with his kids, doing different things, with her on TikTok. And, it was really a couple goal or couples relationship oriented. Now, occasionally he would do the viral TikTok videos, or promoting up and coming musicians or actors or actresses and things of that nature. He's done that in his bag, but the majority of his content a couple of years ago, it was family oriented, okay, with him and Ms. LaTruth. Now, Ms. LaTruth had a YouTube channel, but she really didn't put a lot of content on that channel because she was, I don't know why she didn't really go heavy or go at on her own YouTube channel. Maybe because she wants to be promote LaTruth's YouTube channel, because she's the main. Particularly, his videos will be really surrounding about her, and maybe she don't have time, or maybe she wasn't feeling YouTube that way. But I've been noticing that she has been uploading content galore. I say about for the past 4 months. She's been heavily involved in her YouTube channel, making intros, doing vlogs, having her TikTok videos on there. She's been really active on her YouTube channel. And it's kind of funny and ironic. Now, I'm not saying 1 + 1 = 2 on this, but it's like now you're starting to make content on your channel, and now you're starting to have issues with your significant other. When you wasn't doing any content on your YouTube channel, and you was helping your husband promote his YouTube channel, or doing content with your husband on you guys' channel, everything was fine. Everything was fine and dandy. But the moment, like particularly these past couple of months, 4 months ago, she's been really heavily involved in her own channel, and doing different things on her channel. And now there's an issue. Now all of a sudden there's an issue. And now you got this allegedly domestic violence incident between her and her husband. Now, I feel like but that's what I felt like. I felt like when I first heard this, I felt like this was just, just chasing the clout. They're just scamming, trying to get clicks and views. But after Googling this and watching their videos, this looks authentic. This looks for real. This is the truth. And I wish them the best of luck. I hope, that they can work things out. But if they don't work things out, I hope they are great at co-parenting. I hope they work as partners, as co-parenting, because they have they have kids involved in this. And I hope everything, they have a great relationship moving forward, particularly as far as the future goes and holds for them. I think listening to him and listening to her, a marriage counselor would or a psychiatrist would really I think both of them should have this involved in their lives, if they want to salvage their relationship, or it's obvious that there's some emotional wounds between LaTruth and Ms. LaTruth that they haven't worked out. And like I said, I wish them the best of luck. I hope everything's okay over there. But a lot of content providers on social media and on YouTube has put their 2 cents in. Some people are for Miss LaTruth. Some people are for LaTruth. I feel like the truth is somewhere lies in the middle. Okay. But I wish them the best of luck. Moving forward, we're going to escape. We're going to give peace and love to that topic. I hope those 2 individuals get things worked out. I hope those 2 work it out for the kids, work it out for whatever love they have for one another. And I hope, I hope this is not something that they're trying to get clicks and views off of. This all of a sudden becomes a web series, and then they come later on going, psych, we were just joking with you guys. We're just trying to get a reaction from you guys. We just wanted you guys to subscribe to our channels and support the content. I feel like that's real effed up if they do that, playing on people's heartstrings like that. Particularly playing on people that that are big time supporters for both of you. And I really think it will hurt your channels in the long run. Okay. But that's neither here nor there. Let's move from DJ Akademiks. Okay, so DJ Akademiks was involved in a lot of crazy stuff for the past couple of weeks. I'm not even going to get into DJ Akademiks and Kanye West. DJ Akademiks almost lost his YouTube channel because of comments that he said about Kanye West. I'm more so about this viral video that came out a week ago. And DJ Akademiks was I believe he was at a hotel or an airport or whatever. And he got into a verbal argument with his significant other. Didn't really look good for DJ Akademiks. He was yelling and screaming. Now, he did a live stream explaining this, saying, and I'm just going to paraphrase, and allegedly, we have to use the word allegedly, even with this story. But basically, DJ Akademiks was explaining on his live stream how he's the catch, okay? All women are going to flirt with him and try to get his number and things of that nature because of his success, because of his fame. And basically he was explaining it to his significant other, and maybe his significant other has a slight case of jealousy and cannot handle the attention, the allure that DJ Akademiks brings. But obviously she has some trust issues, and she got into it with another female, and DJ Akademiks got somewhat in the middle and was yelling at her, chill out, and screaming and things of that nature. the way how DJ Akademiks explained the situation, if you didn't see the video, one would say, okay, well, I understand where you're coming from, and I understand why you think this way, even though I wouldn't have went this way with it, but I understand. All right. If you didn't see the video. But just like the Draymond Green, when Draymond Green got into the altercation with Jordan Poole, I remember when people were saying before the video came out, oh, this stuff happens all the time in practice. It happens all the time in locker rooms. It really happens in every form of profession. Okay, this stuff just simply happens. Two guys are arguing at the workplace. There may be some tussling and pulling involved and things of that nature, but this stuff always happens. All right. And when the video came out, thanks to TMZ, they know drama. People started falling back and having a different opinion about it. When everybody was co-signing the narrative of this always happens, not a big thing. When the video comes out, now there's clarity involved, and now people are changing their thoughts and opinions. Matt Barnes, who just recently got into it with his the father to the woman that he's messing around with right now, and now he has a girlfriend, and now anyway, he's got issues of his own. He was so for Draymond Green until that was when he did Ime Udoka, and when he got on and said, look, this thing is 10 times as ugly and things of that nature. Ever since then, he has pretty much fallen back, particularly with the Draymond Green Jordan Poole thing. Everybody was all up on it, saying, oh, this happens all the time. When the video came out, everyone has a different perspective and a different opinion about it. All right. Now, Draymond Green wants to talk about who leaked the video. The people, whoever leaked the video should be punished. This, that, and the third. Did a documentary. He did everything under the sun except own up to his mistake. And DJ Akademiks was when you saw that live stream and he was trying to when he was explaining it, there was no video behind it, so you was going like, oh, okay, I probably wouldn't have went I probably wouldn't approach it the way you approached it, but fine. But now you get the video, you get clarity, you get him yelling and screaming. I thought this was training day too. Remember when Denzel Washington character got scared and he said King Kong ain't got spit on me. He was scared for his life. And what do if you want to call them beta males, or a lot of people say, well, real men wouldn't do this. I do feel like there's certain characters of men that will probably, in a situation like that, and they're so scared of getting beat up or shot or whatever, they're going to emotionally respond in a different way. And in DJ Akademiks' situation, he was yelling and screaming. Now, I don't think DJ Akademiks was scared of his significant other. I don't think DJ Akademiks was scared of the woman that was trying to jump on his girlfriend. But I do feel like DJ Akademiks responded very, after seeing the video, very childish and very immature. And, yeah, I understand where you're coming from with it, DJ Akademiks. However, this is a bad look from start to finish. And this light does not suit you. I understand how you feel like you're the big prize, your big act and things of that nature. But I feel like, when a man reaches a certain level of success, a certain level of popularity, a certain level money-wise, then he has to move to the next tier. And I feel like DJ Akademiks is the type of individual that has champagne money, but still drinks street beer. I think he prefers, instead of dating or even marry. I don't think he's ever going to marry, but instead of dating someone that's your equal, or instead of uh, dating somebody that brings much more to the table than being in a tight dress and tattoos and knows all the positions, arcing her back and things of that nature. DJ Akademiks prefer, instead of dating someone that's your equal, that can challenge you mentally as well as physically. DJ Akademiks always is dating the hoochies, the hood rats, some women that are below his level, that are really not mature, that are really not established in their life or in their career or anything like that. Uh, and when he was on Fresh and Fit, and he was arguing with the woman that had the deep voice. Yeah, she had a baritone voice, and if you want to, make a little chuckle or joke about that, that's cool. But DJ Akademiks took it another level, because that woman wasn't scared of DJ Akademiks. She was not intimidated by DJ Akademiks. When DJ Akademiks says, "I'm richer than your boyfriend," she said, "Okay." When he said, I have a bigger house than your boyfriend," she just went, "Okay, I'm more famous than your boyfriend," and she still kept going, "Okay." But the way how she was saying okay, she was saying okay from the standpoint of, well, none of that stuff impressed me, or I feel like these things are not important to me. And a lot of guys with that small mentality will be challenged by this reaction, like DJ Akademiks. He started yelling and screaming at the woman because she wasn't taking the bait. She didn't find DJ Akademiks um, compelling. She didn't want to date DJ Akademiks. And DJ Akademiks got upset about it. He was big mad. He was notorious BIG mad about this one, because she wasn't challenged by him. She wasn't intimidated by him. She wasn't scared of him. She stood her ground. She didn't do like the other women that DJ Akademiks would challenge at these Fresh and Fit podcasts or whatever. And the funny thing about DJ Akademiks, he talks about these hood rats, these for the street girls, these thoughts. But ain't it ironic that DJ Akademiks date? You talk about these women like they're nothing, or they're meaningless, or they have no value in dating or anything like that. But you are attractive to these type of women. Ain't that funny? I feel like when and I'm gonna take it a step further, and I hate to use the race card, but it's like there are some white men or white women that will work with Black people, that will go to school with Black people, but when it comes to interacting with Black people, they don't want to have any ties to them. They don't mind working alongside them. They don't mind, even dating them. But they see a Black individual as not their equal. Okay, and I feel like DJ Akademiks does the same thing. He considered these thoughts, these hood rats, people women that are below him, that's beneath him. But then at the same time, he's attracted to that type of woman. And he doesn't want to be challenged by a woman that can do the same things DJ Akademiks can do, that has the same type of clout as a DJ Akademiks. I think DJ Akademiks would be very intimidated if he had, and I'm not saying this is true, but like he was involved with Beyonce. I don't think he can handle a woman with that type of stature, a woman that's more popular than him, that brings more to the table than a DJ Akademiks. I think DJ Akademiks would fold under pressure with a woman like that, or a Nicki Minaj or a Cardi B. Even though Nicki Minaj and Cardi B has those tendencies, the thought tendencies, but I think secretly and privately they play on that type of emotion because they know that that's what sells the record. They know that's what makes the songs popular. That they know that what makes them famous is the illusion that people think that Nicki Minaj or Cardi B are thoughts, or Megan Thee Stallion is a thought. Okay, so they're playing along this illusion to make money and to be famous off of. But privately, they don't demonstrate that type of behavior. They don't even promote that type of behavior privately. All right. And I feel like DJ Akademiks will have a hard time with a woman that's well established, like a female attorney or a female doctor, okay, or a businesswoman. I think, or an influencer, a social media influencer, okay. He will have a hard time in a relationship with a woman like that. But that's what DJ Akademiks is attracted to. And DJ Akademiks is not going to mature anytime soon. He's not going to grow up anytime soon until he grows out of his lust for that type of woman. I feel like DJ Akademiks has a long way to go. And I feel like DJ Akademiks, if he continues this pattern of behavior, eventually it's going to affect him career-wise. It's going to affect him popularity-wise, financially wise. It's going to affect him as far as making moves and things of that nature. So DJ Akademiks is going to have to give up women like that, okay? But to each his own. To each his own. And let me click. I thought my banner was. Oh yeah. It's on there. It's on and popping. Okay, my banner's there. But yeah, that's all I got to say on the DJ Akademiks thing. Moving to sports. Russell Westbrook. First of all, the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's just talk about the Los Angeles Lakers as a whole. They did a lot of amazing. They did a lot of good things in the offseason. They signed the right people. And they still have Anthony Davis. I think Anthony Davis got better this offseason. That's good news for the Lakers. I feel like the quest that LeBron James is on is passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the scoring title. On a small portion, I feel like that's good. For the Lakers, that's great for LeBron, and that's even better for the NBA. But it really doesn't matter if he gets the record or not. How this is going to affect the Los Angeles Lakers with wins and losses. I feel like if you watch LeBron James for the past couple of games, he's not trying to throw up an incredible amount of shots to hurry up and surpass this record. He's taking his time with it, but he's also making smart basketball decisions and smart basketball moves to benefit the team. Now, the team signed Darvin Ham over the offseason. I think Darvin Ham is a solid coach, but this is his first head coaching gig. I told you guys on Just My Opinion podcast that the Los Angeles Lakers are stuck like Chuck with Russell Westbrook. He's not going anywhere because nobody is going to take on that salary, even though there's 1 year remaining. I understand where everybody's coming from. It's 1 year remaining. Look at all the salary cap money that you're going to get the next following year. I don't think teams in the NBA are interested in that. And the only way Russell Westbrook would no longer be with the Los Angeles Lakers if the Los Angeles Lakers sweeten the deal by giving up some draft picks just to get rid of Russell Westbrook. That's where this has ultimately is coming down to. they're saying, hey, Lakers, you want to get rid of him that bad, you're going to have to sweeten the deal with draft picks. And the Lakers are unwilling to do that. Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka is unwilling to do that. So they rather just stick it out, play. They got one more year with Russell Westbrook, then he's a free agent. Obviously, Russell Westbrook was going to opt in this offseason. I don't know why people thought that he was going to opt out, but that's neither here nor there. And if you watch the Lakers in opening NBA, I think they played 2 games so far. And the wins and losses are really not that important. But what is important is what they're doing in these wins and losses. And the Los Angeles Lakers look like the exact same team last year. Last year they had older players that could not defend and had an issue shooting the ball. This year they got rid of all those old heads, replaced them with younger players who have a questionable issue with defending, and they still have an issue of shooting the ball consistently. The same problems that plagued the Lakers last year are the same problems that the Lakers are dealing with this year. All right. And it's sad, folks. It is sad. I don't see any hope in sight. And the Lakers, a lot of people feel like the Los Angeles Lakers are going to improve this year to last year. They may be able to squeeze into the play-in tournament. If this keeps going, and I'm talking about what they bring on the court. Now, Darvin Ham was thinking about and experimenting that maybe getting Russell Westbrook letting him come off the bench would help the Lakers. It would help Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is not amused with that. And now Darvin Ham done went back and said, you know what, we'll just put Russell Westbrook in the starting lineup. Now, these 2 games, Russell Westbrook had a decent game offensively on the season opener. However, game 2, he was struggling on the offense, but he was very decent. Well, very good defensively. Got some rebounds, got some steals. So with these 2 games, the Russell Westbrook has been in the plus. Okay. Now, will this keep up? No, but I feel like the Lakers' problems are more serious than just Russell Westbrook. The Lakers have a problem having consistent shooters on their roster like they did last year. And they don't communicate, and defense, they struggle on defensively. And I feel like the same issues the Lakers had last year are going to be the same issues that's going to plague them this year. I don't see the Lakers making it into the playoffs. I definitely don't see them making it in the play-in tournament. Okay. But, I talked about it on Just My Opinion podcast. Go check out that channel, by the way. Hit the subscription button, the notification bell. You can check out those videos at your leisure of what I thought about the Los Angeles Lakers. I might still do a video on the Los Angeles Lakers on Just My Opinion podcast. It's all good in the hood. Also, check out my gaming live stream channel. I'm Chris the Don Gaming. Check that out at your leisure, at your expense. I'm trying to finish up the campaign on Call of Duty. I probably will go back on it later on this evening. It really depends on if I have the time. It's all good in the hood for that as well. Also, subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell. Share this content with your friends, family, and followers. I really do appreciate the people that done stopped by and came by with my issues and my thoughts and my opinions about LaTruth and Ms. LaTruth. I feel like they should work this thing out and try to work on balancing their relationship as co-parents. I don't, now if they want to get back together again, that's fine, but that's on them. That's their decision. All right. Also on DJ Akademiks, you guys heard what I thought about DJ Akademiks. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna chop these segments up on the and then you guys can just listen to the segments throughout the week. All right, so I'm going to chop these segments up. And the Los Angeles Lakers, we talked about them briefly, but like I said, I talked about them a lot on Just My Opinion podcast. So yeah, that's all I got. Normally I give out, I do 10 minutes of comments. I've seen people come in and out, no one commented. That's all. It's all good in the hood, but yeah, I'm gonna call it a day, guys. Also to remind you guys, Just My Opinion podcast. Oh shoot, too early for this podcast. I should have another podcast and call it Too Many Podcasts to Remember. Too early for this podcast is going to premiere on Saturdays. I feel like Saturdays is a good time for me to upload a podcast. So I'm sorry for the people that's been waiting in anticipation for me to do a podcast on this YouTube channel. I'm sorry it took so long. Your boy been mad busy, but I'm going to consistently, religiously upload Too Early for This podcast on Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it on Saturday mornings or Saturday afternoons, but nevertheless, I'm going to have these things live and in a full effect Saturdays only. So I'd like to thank everyone that done came by, came in, listened to a couple of things, and then kept it pushing and moved on. I'm up out of here. I'll see you guys next Saturday on my live stream. Be sure to check out, I may have a video uploaded on this channel either Monday or Tuesday. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Deuces.